Alright, well, in today's episode we're going to be taking this Polaroid fun shooter, turning it into a Taser, hopefully. It's an old one that expired back in 2010. Forgive the fan in the background, but it's getting hot. We're just going to take it apart and see what we can do. Okay, so yeah, on this particular model, which I'm not sure they even make anymore because it is old. On this particular one, you do want to remove the sticker because that's how you get into the camera, because it hides everything. So I found it interesting. Everybody knew Polaroid cameras for having the Polaroids, the images, just immediately given to you. Now they're making digital cameras, which I think it'd be cool if you could print them straight from the camera. And when I say that, I don't mean like through fish print or whatever that Sony uses or some wireless thing like that. Like actually print them from the digital camera. I always thought that would be kind of nifty. Oh, and choosing this over the other one partially because it had battery in it that still worked, so I didn't have to go hunt down some batteries, but also because it has this, you can flip it up to keep it pressed, which in a Taser not be a bad idea. I'm also going to get rid of the count, but there's your charger light. But yeah, it has that, so we're going to see if we can get into this a little better. Alright, we found the battery compartment, more or less. For the sake of safety, take out this old McNair battery, which it sounds like it's still charged, but hopefully it's not. So I don't feel like it getting electrocuted today. This is obviously not going to be the prettiest Taser anyone's ever seen before, but you never know. There comes part of it, and only part of it. There's some good news, as Ron White says. That thing still sounds like it's charged, and that is going to be a nasty wallop if it gets me. Okay. Ah, who knew? That it could be so hard to disassemble a camera case, besides the people that make it, who are probably sitting there laughing at me secretly. Alright, so where we're at now is a falling camera. Anyway, where we are now, over here, is I'm warming up my soldering iron, and I've finally got the case part, but I got my wires wrapped around the capacitor. I did actually shock myself, which hurt like crazy, and I put leads through here, and I've drilled my holes here. I've got my wires pre-coiled to fit around. I was originally going to go with some big bolts to go through to give a good shot, but they were a little bit large for the project at hand, so I'm going with these, which should work just as well. But this way I can put them through the casing and just thread it in and then solder it. So with any luck that'll work. So that's where I am now, and I'm going to see if I can put solder on this, but I won't be surprised if I can't, because it is kind of a tight space, and I don't know how well this soldering idea would work. Alright, so now I've done soldered in our nuts. See the wires come from here, run around, kind of inside the casing, kind of mash them down a little bit so it doesn't do anything with the rest of the case, and then just kind of in this cavity, just open through there. I'm going to put some hot glue on them, that way they'll stay, but this way when I set them they should be fairly even and deliver quite a nasty blow, as I've already found out by accident. But yeah, just got to do that, and then put the battery back in, charge it up, and then we'll test it on something. Alrighty, well, as you can see, I've hot glued. Well, you can't really see it, but I did hot glue inside there. You can see the wires through there, and we're about to test it. Probably on this big file that I've used multiple times because it has a stable handle to where I won't get shocked. So we load the battery. Kind of an important part of this. Would have helped if I'd have done it like I was supposed to. So take this, slot it in, and then we put the cover on. And because I'm on camera now, it doesn't want to go on. So do that. Okie doke. There we go. Okay. Priorities, sorry. And more or less stick that on there. And going to see. I don't hear a whine. Let's see. I don't think I broke anything. Let's find out. Alright, so I did a little bit of fiddling, and it's humming now. It's holding it pretty tight. As you can see, the light's on. I'm probably going to jump. There we go. I honestly have no idea why it's just continuous, but hey. I'm actually welding with this, so let's take this right outside, hold it in front of me so I don't stab anything. This will work.